Hello, so continuing on this week's contest 317, the first problem is average value of even numbers that are divisible by 3. So this is the first problem, easy problem. We just get a list of numbers and we want to return the average value of all the even integers that are divisible by 3. So average is just the sum of all the elements divided by the number of elements, and we want to round it. So for example here, the even values are 6, 10, 12. Only 6 and 12 are divisible by 3. So we take the average of those two, and the average is just 6 plus 2, the sum divided by the number of element 2, and that gives us 9. If we take a look at this one here, the only even numbers are 2, 4, 7, 10, and none of them is divisible by 3, so we return 0. So that's good here to remember, because the length here is 0. So just pay attention to division by 0 so that we don't, because that would return a wrong, that will basically cause an exception, for example, in Python. So yeah, this one is very simple brute force thing. We just need to get all the elements in numbers that are both even and divisible by 3. So so those that are divisible by 2 and divisible by 3, right? And then we want to return the average, which is just the sum divided by the length. Now the only problem is if there is nothing that is both divisible by 2 and 3, and so the list would be empty, we will get 0 here. So we'll get error because of division by 0. So we just need to make sure list contains any at least one element. You can do it by checking if the length is bigger or equal to 1, or in Python you can just do if list, because it will return false if it's empty. If it's false, which means it's empty, we want to return 0, because that's the average of an empty list, right? So let's run this and submit, and that passes test cases, right? Now in terms of time complexity, we are doing this one loop here to get these values that are divisible by 2 and 3, and we are using the sum also, which is O(n). And so overall it's O(n) time. In terms of space, we are using this extra list that contains at most n elements, so also O(n) space. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this problem. Please like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye.